poor boy took his father's whip and started down the road. Started down the road. Yeah, he started down the road. Now this world where God only knows, maybe hell will be the way I get along. Hey, what's happening, guys? I'm back to do a lesson for Prodigal Son from Stones. Before the song even starts, Keith does a little lick in the beginning. It's kind of a bend. You're going to bend at the 3rd fret, and you're going to lift off after you make the bend to the open string. And you work your way down from the D string down to the low E, like this. You're going to bend the D string. You don't bend the A string. Just hit the note, the 3rd fret, and lift off. And the low E you can bend. Come back to the open D string. And then you're going to come up to the high E, bend that at the 3rd fret, lift off. 3rd fret of the B string, lift off. Don't bend it though. You only bend the high E. And come to the 1st fret of the G string, and you hit that note and lift off. So all together it sounds like this. And then when he starts getting into the chords, doing there is he's playing this is kind of like an E7 shape. You're going to put down, it's actually G. You're going to, or is it G? Yes, it is G. You're going to go from D to G. You're going to start with your 2nd finger down at the 2nd fret of the A string, and then you lift it off and add it back down. When you add it back down, you want to hit that open, or the high E string, I'm sorry. And after you do that, you hit the open strings, and you add your 2nd finger to the 2nd fret of the B string, like this. And then you add the note, and then you lift it off. Back to this shape. And sometimes I think he lifts the whole shape up and adds it back down, like this. Sounds like he does that. I could be wrong. But does that? It does that twice, where it starts with this. We'll play the open strings, that note. And the 3rd time, you're gonna go from this shape, and you're gonna reach down with your. Gonna kind of do a walking down the neck from the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. And as you're hitting these notes on the A string, you're going to hit the high E each time. And so in the beginning verse, when he first starts to sing, you're going to bend the B string and the high E string up like this. You can bend it up, kind of slightly bend the note, and then lift off. You have to kind of find your own rhythm with it, and it's really cool. It's a cool little bluesy note bend. And after you lift off and hit the open strings, remember to come back to this note at the 2nd fret of the B string. Like that. And back to this chord. And another way, instead of doing this bend, I mean, that sounds good, but you can also come down here to the 7th fret. Your first finger is at the 7th fret of the high E, and your second finger is at the 8th of the B string. And you're going to bend your second finger up a little bit. So that's another little fill that he throws in, or a cool little bend. Just for something different to throw in. When the end of the song, the only different chord is at the very end of the song. It's that little chord there. Finishes with so I hope you got something out of that. Have a good one.